A storm approaches. Egypt is not ready. Must I face this threat alone? The falcon's eyes are upon the horizon.
Hello and welcome everyone back to Total War Pharaoh and part 6 of our Ramesses the Great campaign. In today's episode we are here with Ramesses, if we can get the UI back on up, to figure out exactly how to deal with the kind of continuous armies that are coming in from what used to be Merneptah's faction. Also, I'm going to come on down, we're going to give a name to, we can't have him just be Merneptah because that's going to be super confusing. We're going to call you Marv instead. So welcome Marv. The super is the most Egyptian name ever. So we also, thanks to our outposts, can actually reach Pahi here. So let's go ahead and bring
I will carve out a legacy.
Kevin, our Magi captain, out. We'll go ahead and
Destined for
bring ourselves into this battle. I mean, granted, it looks like it's not going to be an easy one. They've got a couple of elite archers. If we night battle it, our troops aren't coming on in. Alright, well the elite archers are going to be an issue. These normal armored lower Egyptian archers also are going to be a little bit of a problem. They will basically completely stave off any sling damage, but at this point we have replaced any slings that we did have, if we had any, with arrows. So let's see if we can bring it to them. Auto-resolve is really not liking our chances, without losing troops at least. We lose 2 Habiru, and none for Kevin. But let's see if we can do a little bit better. Pahi versus the Pretender Ramesses. Alright, Sandstorm. Yeah, now fighting in a Sandstorm, well this looks beautiful, is definitely an issue. Let's go ahead and wait. Oh, Sands are upset today, are they? Alright, we can transfer into a Sandstorm. That'll be a cool transition. Just drops our range by 20%, speed by 15%, charge speeds by the same, and then reload speed by 10% as well. Lowers visibility, causes small but constant damage, and increases fatigue buildup. So they are nasty. Oh, our reinforcements are coming in from this side. Well, I do like that. I also don't. Can we bring them? You're not allowed to move them? Huh. Okay. Well, let's get our chariots set up together so we can kind of duel with these lower Egyptian chariots on the other side there. We will go for Habiru Militia taking the front line. Like so. As for the Sheridan, my biggest issue with keeping them up front is all these archers. They've got a lot of them. Quite a few of them are elite. Here's what we'll do. Go ahead and take these 2 out of the line. Just move them over a little bit. There we go. Throw these Sheridan in between. So you can group the guys up a little bit more.
I can achieve anything.
You can achieve anything.
I can achieve anything.
Listen, I'm here for the confidence. Just gotta spread the guys out a little bit so the javelins can actually throw unimpeded. There we go, then the last group of javelins here. Habiru in place, archers behind them. With Magi on the sides, they're not the elite Magi archers, so let's get 2 of them on one angle, that way they can kind of support one another.
Never back down. They cannot hope to match our skill.
We can only hope. We don't have a lot of armor ourselves, so that's something we definitely need to start transitioning into getting for our front line. At least some medium armor troops. So for our Magi swordsmen, let's go ahead and put them in here and on the other angle as well. I didn't have all my Sheridan deployed. Okay, well, let's put the last group of Sheridan over here then. With the Magi swords. Clubs in behind on both ends there, ready to be as expendable as necessary. Perfect. So Ramesses and the other chariot. Frontline fighters. Ranged, and I'm gonna have the javelins on their own, like I usually do. Guard mode here for you guys, and then guard mode is Shift G. throw me off for Warhammer. All right, let it begin.
Reinforcements! Thank the gods!
Thank the gods. Go ahead and advance. Try to have our reinforcements do something as similar. Chariot squads forward. Get those Abiru up for our front line. Archers behind them. Javelinmen off on one flank. Actually, this flank here, because that's where the chariots are. They also have Magi? Sweet. Put them in behind. With the general taking position on this side.
Get moving!
There we go. You guys forward. Lower Egyptian archers are taking some damage. Go ahead and take the high ground here, and then we'll just kind of dart back and forth. Bring these chariots in. They're going to go send them the other side. Let's go ahead and avoid the hail of arrows coming on down towards us now.
With me!
Alright, bring you guys back. You can job of chasing them. Go ahead, advance here. Charioteers come around. We'll have Ramesses just kind of keep dancing back and forth here.
On the move! Ride onwards!
As soon as they're in range, our archers can start letting fly.
We fight! Understood! Get moving!
Alright. Advance a bit there, lads. Their chariots are doing a good job of hiding, which is very clever. Javelins, if you guys can move up on these chariots, we'll start sitting in the Abiru. Have them start charging through and cutting guys down. Chariots, if you can kind of go to the sides, that'd be awesome. How about you, Ramesses? Bring the lads in.
They will bleed!
And we're getting annihilated from range here.
Shoot those arrows!
Gonna charge through. Let's go ahead and have these javelin men working together.
Launch javelin!
Yep, they're tearing us up.
Archers!
Magi archers are no joke. And some arrows flying the other direction there. Ramesses, see if we can't get some good shots for you. I mean, on the other side here, we've got them dead to rights. Archers go in advance.
Aim and fire! Stay close!
Chariots come on round. I mean, they're charging the chariots, which is something you tend to not want to do.
For Egypt!
Hard Let's call them jalapeno throwers. Get up there, lads. Please throw something sharper than a jalapeno.
On our way!
Put you guys over in a direct shot. Let's go ahead and have these guys switch sides. We're losing lots of lads. Crash in here. Keep moving through. Would have you run these guys down.
This way, brothers!
Alright, javelin are all out of shots. Send them in.
You'll die!
You'll die.
Launch javelins!
Alright, Ramesses, give these guys that extra charge bonus.
Charge! The enemy general has perished.
Beautiful.
Devastate them!
Looks like we've got them on the run. Alright, switch you over into not... There we go, they're broken.
Chariots into position!
Beautiful stuff. There's the victory.
Get mashing!
No problem. And definitely no units lost either.
Hero of Egypt!
Would have these archers just kind of post up
With me!
in layers, that way they can keep firing on guys that are trying to flee. Ramesses, let's go ahead and get up there. Alright, so I have plenty of enemies to try to run down. Our Habiru took quite a smashing, but they'll make it through. Just a little bit of band-aids.
Soldier!
With the almighty Yo! There it is. Revenge for our nose bop.
Destiny!
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll go ahead and replenish up. No, we definitely want to grab the extra treasury. That includes bronze, thank you.
Destiny calls me.
Alright,
I am
Ramesses.
compelled to answer.
Alright.
Pressing
Compelled
on.
to answer going this way.
My name will be legend.
And we'll send the Magi captain I don't really want them to be moving together. They're quite strong as a pack,
Journey ahead.
but I want them to split up and kind of keep our enemies' attentions focused on separate areas. And then move on into
Organize
Nickel.
patrols.
Go for some skills while we're here. Let's grab... So the 4 is loved by the people, which is pretty great. In the meantime, we go ahead and grab Shield of the Magi. I think we'll just keep going for his replenishment. For his upkeep protection, it is. Alright, Ramesses, not quite enough fighting there to actually get you any rank ups, which is pretty surprising. Let's go for... I would love to upgrade Hathor. What do we need? We need wood and stone. I think we can scrounge up enough. We've got tons of bronze to hand over to people. Biblos. We're at war with everyone here.
Do you worry your legacy will be one of failure?
I mean, not really. I need about 500 of your stone. I'll give you some bronze. 200 bronze, and then... Alright, take it back. 200 in bronze. 15. 20. Alright. Be like that. 45 it is.
So be it.
So be it. We also need some woods. Who doesn't care about wood? Everyone does. Lovely.
For Pharaoh's glory. All will remember me.
Pretty much everyone is hurting for wood at the moment.
I will carve out a legacy.
We bow no more.
Even the nomads. I figured at least one of them might have, at least in the gray.
I stand
That
strong.
doesn't look to be the case.
I fight for my. I stand. I will listen. I promise no more.
Okay, let's see how much of this you have. Do you have at least 150? Okay. Then I can give you 200 bronze. Yoy. And then maybe 20 gold. 32 gold. We can do that.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Then can we upgrade Hathor? We can indeed. Up to tier 4. Perfect. That does drain our stone reserves, but we can still go for the upgraded Deshret, which we will. That way I can get the walls in there and not have to worry about it. We can probably disband that army down there.
I am unmatched.
Sounds fantastic to me. Now we've got our court actions, the 2 of them.
Do not be distracted by
Wait a second, what happened to Seti? I was pretty sure he was alive when we last left off. New Pharaoh? Yeah, he must have got taken out. I know Seti was already gone. So they've been having all sorts of issues down there. Interesting. It is real cool to see how all of the main characters, how long they last, and if they manage to hang in there with you. Looks like that is definitely not the case right now. We're pretty much the last one, I think, besides Bay in the area we're at right now. Let's go ahead and grab the...
First, you will bow before me.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Then our work may begin.
Gossip at the first commander. Almost looks like it went down. Alright. And then we can go ahead and... Kushite mercenaries are at least a little bit more heavily armored. But I don't really think this is anything that useful, so let's go ahead and reap some more profit from the mines and get just 200 more gold.
Consider your request granted by the power of the
Stay
divine
friends with the
court.
Viceroy of Kush, it's so worth it. That's everything for this turn. Let's zoom on back up to Ramesses, and we'll end the turn.
Peace is a delicate balance. But when brothers turn against each other, virtues are abandoned. Bloodshed is inevitable.
That was a fantastic cutscene. I think it was a little bit of a change from the normal Civil War one. They tend to be the typical spit on the ground, the throat across, or finger across throat means death, but I think I got throat shotted right away with a fire arrow. That was fantastic. Idle compensation. Yeah, we'll take it. That's just free gold for Ramesses. So there's another army coming in from over here. And they are starting to upgrade their forces, which we are not.
Is everything.
I need to start retrofitting some of these armies here.
I fight for Egypt.
Alrighty then. And really, just having access to some more shirted raiders is going to be
Every soldier counts.
pretty fantastic. So we'll grab 2 more of them. Let's get Ramesses moving.
Forging my
Can't
fate.
quite reach Paramun,
March on, men.
but we can get nearly there. And then, when if he's encamped, yeah, he looks like he is done. He's expanded all of his income on his military, and he can't really build back up again.
Blend into shadow.
Leave Ramesses at 19 troops. We'll go ahead and drop kick Paramun.
Pharaoh bids you welcome.
Pharaoh
Let the
bids
Imperial
you
court
welcome.
commence.
Actually, since he is likely to become the Pharaoh if we're not too careful, we're still going to keep trying to build up relations with him so we get some more elite units.
Unlike some of these more questionable
Oh, you
characters.
built up quite some time. Marshal of the Mighty.
Destined for greatness.
Alright then. We've got a bunch of buildings building on up. Constructing on up. Either way. Ishrat. Yeah, we can't really afford anything here, so we'll just keep him with the
My
units he's
name
got.
will be legend.
Exactly. And just hang out, because there is likely going to be another invasion.
Court is now in session, and you will heed the whims of Pharaoh.
Alright, there was some discrediting going on and some blackmailing going on as well, which is lovely to see when it's not after you. Alright, cool. Yeah, Marv is not going to move for a few turns. He's on defense duty. It's a tough job, but someone's going to do it. I need the 5 workforce here at Nebuchadnezzar to get the tier 5 Vizier's Palace. But as I say that, how much would it be just to upgrade the Sheridan headquarters here? 634 stone. We can probably build that on up. Ready from a faction that we're not at war with.
All will remember me.
Who doesn't care about stone again? People of Byblos. And the Rakotis.
I will come. What kind of arrangement do you have in mind?
I'm not sure what I did there. Either way, we'll go ahead and grab that single barter for some stone. We'll grab 500 of it. Or let's say 200 bronze. 225. Alright, brother, being stingy. Like 245.
Agreed.
Almost a 1-to-2 ratio there. We'll get 500 more. I think you want a little bit more, but I guessed too low. Really? There. You get 269. That may just work. May just. And we may just use it to get these Sheridan headquarters. Give us some more elite, very scary units with cause fear. Allow us to actually kind of offset the amount of enemies we have coming after us here. And let's see. Outpost in North Sinai. I'd very much like to grab the Shrine of Ptah, so we'll see if they let us get it on in. We can automatically build it, can't we? Marv has moved. Buildings in East Sinai now. Probably wood production is going to be the way here. It is only 40, but it's still more than 30. Wow, only 10 more, really. That's not really that worth it. We'll just go for happiness boost here with the beer hall. All right, sweet. Let's end the turn and see if they fall for our trap. Oh, poor Paramun. And they get ambushed. Winifei and his common sword. This belongs to me now. Wink. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, sweet. We still lost 94. Just shoot them, you fools. We'll take the replenishment.
The gods have blessed me.
Alright, well that's perfect. A raiding going on. Manages to steal a good deal, actually. No, gotta put a stop to that.
For the Empire!
Come on down and grab this Egyptian lookout post.
Ramesses the Bold.
They've got one guy outside of Paramount. What a foolish idea.
Blessed by the gods.
Crush them. We just wipe out the garrison. There's only 3 guys coming in for support. Alright, so lower Egyptian swords, conscripts. They've got 160 guys. That's much more like your Skaven, your clan rats. 160. Oh, there's a lot of them. Sorry, does that say 120 per archer? Oh. Lower Egyptian archers should be pretty decent, actually. Just the sheer volley of arrows flying your way. Alright, cool, let's do it. Give us a cool battle map alongside a river. Maybe? We've got some nice choke points here to force them through, though. So, let's take it to them. Let's do a night battle. Oh, never mind. The night battle keeps the settlement away from it. We'll just fight them as is, then. Alright, sweltering weather. Sounds good. Oh, yeah, we are alongside the river. Look how beautiful. We've driven our foe back. And now they will fight like mad dogs. For they know there is no escape. Let's do it. We've got this awesome bluff to fight them on. What a cool battle map. Okay, so they're not going to be able to actually move up into that area there, so we'll have Magi. You guys deploy properly? You'll love to see it. Forward a bit so they're the ones getting shot at before my Magi are, and then we'll just roll down once, that way they're not tripping on each other's ankles. Spread them out. Just the smallest of smidgens. I'm going to have my Javelin teams take up both flanks there. Looks like the enemy has a way up on this side, so we'll have to try to move up and cut that off.
Battle lines!
Alright, so working with them, we are going to have
Hesitation.
Yasu Tribesmen.
Ready to launch! Do not doubt us!
Yasu Tribesmen, and then
Swordsmen!
our Normie troops kind of alongside there.
For our glorious empire!
There we go.
Easy!
Got warriors over here. Keep our chariots together. I have a hard time microing them when they're that far away from one another. So let's grab Ramesses, have him behind. There we go. Murdery convoy of chariots.
We will tear them to pieces!
Oh, we have our own lower Egyptians. We've had this whole time.
Glory.
We need to get some more of them. I'd say those are probably some of the best
For our glorious
chaff
empire.
units in the game.
I can achieve anything!
I can achieve anything. Axe warriors in, blades with those wanting to call them harpoons or something that is besides javelins. The harpoons you get when you're the Shurden, and they are insanely useful. Oh, there's the bluff in the way. We're gonna have to run up either way. So let's go ahead and have them yoink, running up this side. Give them plenty of room. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab Ramesses and chariots. I'll grab this as a group 1, 2, and then our archers. Dog mode for you lads, guard mode for the Shasu and the lower Egyptians, park mode for the harpoons. Which is not what they are, but we're going to continue to call them that. Forward. Unto dawn. Everyone sprint into position. Chariots roll up the sides here. Trying to stay out of the forest as much as possible. We're not going to know where they're at, but we definitely want to take the position before they get in.
Do not lose focus.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. I almost have like secret agent music playing. Alright, there we go. We started to spot a few of our adversary now. Love the guitar riffs.
Chariots, move out.
Alright, just keep the chariots on the outskirts. I realize that in those trees the enemy is pretty safe.
Your general is under attack.
Yeah, he is. Surprise. Get you guys both on direct fire mode. Let's get out of there. Everyone fall back just a bit. We're gonna have these two archers switched coming over here.
Soldiers, move.
They're running away from us. Everyone come on around that corner. Javelins, you move on, start chucking.
Aim for the heart. Shoot them. Infantry moving.
We need our archers to kind of move in there, 'cause since they're up on a hill, there still is the weird bug where they will not actually do anything useful.
Clouds.
Into position.
Axemen around. Let those javelins fly.
Swordsmen.
Let's start tearing up those veteran spears.
Arrows away. Your warriors are wavering.
Who's wavering? Oh, our front line.
Clouds.
Axe warriors.
Spill.
The giant swords in.
Javelins. Hold your position.
Interesting. They decided just to go around. Alright, well, bring your arrows on in. Make sure you guys are firing on these bowmen here. I love it.
Marching on.
A spear ambush from the war forest.
Launch javelins.
Chariots come through.
Archers, loose.
Javelins away.
Trying to get a little bit too fancy myself. It's taking a lot of damage.
Heart.
We have them.
Oh, I couldn't see the enemy unit there. There we go. Alright, archers, switch targets.
Has depleted their ammunition.
Love it. You tell them to fire from up top, you get that high position, and they can't even use it.
Archers, loose!
Javelins.
Alright, good news is their archers are done, so let's go ahead and bring
Forward.
Ramesses over to run down
Enemy
these
general has
clowns.
perished. Kill them all.
Give them the extra charge.
God preserve us.
And we do achieve a victory, but AI did a pretty good job of responding to our strategy.
They are too strong.
And that's that. If PD falls, we will go ahead and replenish. Absolutely, 13% is perfect.
They'll earn their keep.
And then we can go ahead and claim
Destiny
Paramoon.
calls me, and I am
Don't
compelled
mind
to
if I
answer.
do. And
We are
off with his
warriors
leg.
without peer.
Yeah, we've got some ranks set. We've got several of the golden chevron lads now. These are the most elite shirted raiders on the coast. Let's go ahead and claim this.
I have earned this city.
And now we've discovered the god Thoth. Mostly for sieges.
Destined for greatness.
Oh, the rabbit lads are back.
I have other plans.
And a whole bunch of veteran swordsmen, don't you? Lucky you. Everyone focusing their entire war machine on us.
My name will be legend.
I mean, land chances are he's just gonna come on down and blow this up and then run away. They aren't brave enough to come try to fight us in any of the actual field battles. Let's go ahead and camp up.
To rest.
Go ahead and take Jaru here next turn. 1.8 negative, 1,000 negative is not something I'm thrilled with seeing. Just a whole squad of Abiru then.
Strength is all that matters.
blessed by the gods.
Tear up our lovely royal fishery. Nation network for some growth. We'll go ahead and tear that on out. We'll keep the beer hall for the happiness, though. As far as the actual buildings go, we can get a Shadith farm. 325 income and then some workforce growth. Those are only along the Nile, so since we're still in the Delta here, that's going to definitely be counting.
Pharaoh bids you welcome.
I bet he does.
Imperial court commence.
We currently at war with Shadit, or the Shadit tribe. Looks like no. This is the one that we can go for the embezzlement if we so wish. Which, is that just not the same as going for the Viceroy of
I have a good
Kush?
feeling
Oh,
about you, friend.
we've got a new one. Alright then. Oh, I didn't mean to assist you.
Egypt raised us well.
Yeah, I
Unlike
guess it
some
did.
Of these more questionable characters.
Whoops. That's why you click at me. Oh, so someone's trying to take us down now. It's either the Vizier or the Treasurer. Alright then, so if we wish to go for a change to the local deity, what would Thoth be bringing us? Happiness, construction time for management and military support buildings. Then melee lethality plus 7% for the whole army. I'm sorry, you said 7%? Wow, we're really using the food and the happiness from Tar right now. Listen, Ra, you have some pretty decent stuff going here, but you're not as good as Thoth. Go ahead and replace Ra with Thoth. We don't have the go because I just threw it at someone else like a fool. That's how it works. Okay. Oh, I saw the extra lethality by that much, and there's no reason to not go for that.
Egypt.
Have a squad of nothing but axemen with max lethality. These guys already have 12%, so you bump it up to near 20%. That's pretty insane. We have bars in the battle set.
You are here, and so am I. What now?
Now you give me your goodies. I'm so confused by how much you value point 1, but we'll take it. 80 for 5 and 5? Sounds good to me.
Detest this.
I detest this deal. Now he's at war with the Shechem as well. It's only a matter of time. He's going to be trying to take everyone out. Alright, so the other deal that is now expired was with the Shechem themselves.
Make your offer.
But you give me 150. We can't quite get the same amount of value out of it. 134 for 18 and 2. Yeah, sounds good.
Very well.
Does very little to actually dent our food deficit, but
For
we'll
the
take it.
Empire.
I would prefer not to have
My
Marvin.
name will be legend.
So you know what? Let's go ahead and get rid of his Habiru militia, and we'll only keep the bowmen. Oh, that's nice. That's way nice. Back down to 2. So instead of having that insane food upkeep 10%. So currently it's minus 10%, and then it immediately flips to being plus 10%. So that is a 20% flip. Yoy. We want to try to stay in tier 3 for as long as we can. For tier 2, that is, right? Yeah, tier 2, because it's still actually giving us positives only. So bronze upkeep minus 10%, food upkeep minus 10%. Instead of that, flipping it around, turning it into a negative.
Ramesses the Bold.
Business constructions in Sinai. Ancillary for our Medjai captain. We'll take an Aegean consort. I'll give you a common sword so you can do a little bit more damage. We're actually starting to get a few chariots now. Well, Kevin, you are one of our champions, so I think you deserve... Oh, just kidding. Common sword for you then, sir. Alright, that works. And then we got skill points for Ramesses,
Egypt's glory.
where we've maxed out his movement. So let's go ahead and swap over to his presence now. Drop that upkeep as much as possible. Damage versus large for the entire army, missile resistance for the entire squad in terms of Magi. Movement restored. Frugal and conscription, we need 8. Fortitude. Lavish and parades is also the 6 across the board. 20% more ammunition for chariots. That's pretty good. Movement by 30% in March. And then we can utilize... Oh, you can get Unrelenting and Merciless at the same time. I didn't think you could buff things up that much. Bright as the sun. Allows them to trot. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, no, fair enough.
Egypt's finest.
Where can we build up here in Sinai? If anything, it's going to be walls down there. So let's go back up to Ramesses, and we'll see how the Rabbit Tribe wants to play this.
I am the master of my own destiny.
We'll bring your destiny this way then, sir. Alright. Nebe blew up our outpost and then charged straight on in. You do realize you don't have any long-range archers, right? Like at all? He's got a couple of chariots. We can handle that, no problem. Alright. Defensive battle against Nebe. We better be at our settlement. Yeah, no problem. Only 4 ways in. Let's see how he wants to go about this. Alright, so we're going to go for all 4 entrances. Just trying to overwhelm the units we have here. No, that's a fair strategy. Okay. Pretty balanced attack plan here. I think what we'll do is try to pull back to about this choke point. And then we can stop everyone else over here, possibly. So let's grab kind of a lot of our weakened units then. Let them try to draw the enemy in. Javelin throwers. Their archers have about the same range as ours, 160 as opposed to 150. So we do want to try to draw enemies into kind of this little blobbed up spot here. So let's bring these swordsmen kind of around.
Sons of Egypt!
Our incredibly weakened archers. Okay. Not having the numbers here is a little bit spooky. Like I said, we can go ahead and hold them in at this choke point.
Nothing will stop us! Remember your
Javelins
training.
on either
Do not
side.
lose focus.
Okay, so our normal archers. We actually don't have very many of them. We've got 3 Habiru, 2 of the Magi lads, and these guys have 160 range, same as the lower Egyptians. Let's go ahead and deploy them over here, both the Magi. That way they can try to take down the enemy general. We'll go ahead and deploy the rest of our archers in place over here. And the last unit, probably just as a backup force. Alright, Magi swordsmen.
For Egypt!
You guys are going to be fantastic at bogging down units trying to escape or run through. Same thing with the Shasu there. So maybe we'll have the Shasu take position with these guys, and then the lower Egyptian conscripts can kind of chill here. We've got a few choke points we can try to force them into, and that is the main plan. Javelins hold here. Hero Axemen. How many more do we have of these guys? Just 2?
I've been looking forward to this.
Good to hear. I'll go ahead and have them on either side here. Playing defense. Okay. Well, everything about this is pretty spooky, but we've got it. We'd have Ramesses. We're gonna have his chariots act more as kind of mobile archer platforms. Anything else? Alright, everything about this is spooky. Let's get all of our Biru and our Shasu. First, let's get the damaged troops and get them in their own unit. Everyone in this group in guard mode. 2 chariots. All of our melee lads. Then the ranged. Draw them back in here with this guy. Alright. Everything about this is going to be spooky. Let's do it.
Chariots, into position! Chariots, move out!
Okay, so they're just kind of walking towards us then. Ramesses, go ahead and bring yourself back into the settlement a little bit more.
Move us one.
We do have more range on that side, so we'll go ahead and let them walk on in.
Destined for victory.
Yeah. You think that. We'll do what we can.
Move, warrior!
Go ahead and start drawing this group back now.
Go!
Thankfully, they don't have any real javelin throwers themselves. Go ahead and bring our chariots back behind.
Right, onwards!
Get both of them set up in arc fire mode so they don't try any dangerous trick shots.
Ready to launch! Sons of Egypt!
Bring these 2 forward. Getting shot to pieces already.
Axe warriors.
Fire!
Oh, that's not the general at all.
Your warriors are wavering.
Start tearing into the general.
Axe warriors.
Those guys got pretty quickly destroyed. Here comes more archers. Let's go have these guys advance first.
Soldiers, move!
Yeah, because we're going to get shot to pieces by their archers. That's my biggest issue here.
Archers, loose!
You guys hit them. All archers fire here. Deal with those chariots. So now we start advancing. We need to hit them in certain choke points. Keep our
Onward!
really important range troops back. Alright, we've got to take some ground so we can actually start doing some stuff.
Spill blood!
Axes forward. Blades forward.
Egyptian javelineers! Launch javelins!
Blades in. Looks like we should be dealing pretty quickly with these lot. Chariots forward. Blades forward. We got...
Your warriors are wavering.
No, I know. They've got a tough fight ahead of them.
Javelins! Archers fire! Always strong!
What, for one of the enemy archers there? Roll around the outside.
Forward! Shoot them down! Strength is power!
Alright, try to have the chariots go through.
Into position. Your general is under attack.
I know he is.
Javelins ready!
Push them through there.
Fight me.
Everyone forward.
Marksmen, let's fly!
We have to keep mashing that attack button with Ramesses, otherwise we're going to lose him.
Strike them
Come on,
down.
Ramesses, let's go.
For the ages.
You die!
Push them through. Archers, keep firing here.
Archers!
Oh, our archers pushed up too far. They got wiped out.
To slaughter! Destroy them!
Javelin just kind of set up here. Bring those warriors in. Get him, Ramesses. Roll through. I get you out of fire. Just go into Zeus mode.
I fear nothing.
Javelins, get that spear in the spokes on these chariots here.
In short order.
Shoot those arrows!
Come on back around there, javelins.
We stand strong.
Got a big blob of the enemy. They're gone.
Warriors of
Archers, let's go ahead and fire over here instead.
shoot arrows. Aim for the heart.
Come on, Ramesses, push through.
On the move!
One of your units has depleted their ammunition.
Let's march!
Push through, Ramesses. You got it.
With me!
Axeman in.
Egyptian javeliniers.
Beautiful, beautiful. Those chariots are gone. Move up and deal with the blobs.
Javelins away.
Keep firing here. The Mariotti Royal need to keep pushing through.
Into position.
Alright, they're all broken. Well done, Ramesses. Let's go around now.
Fight up
Oh, we need to get around the outside. Big blob of baddies.
Your warriors are wavering.
That chariots are struggling a little bit.
Chariots, move out.
That's a lot of baddies. I understand why they're wavering. I switch you guys into direct shot mode and bring you back over here.
Launch javelins. In pursuit of glory.
Whenever you're out, charge.
Throw your javelins.
Ramesses, you do your part and you keep running these guys down.
Kill them
You have
all.
lost the unit.
I have lost a whole unit. What a travesty.
Go.
These Mariano chariots are getting a smack.
my legacy!
Thank goodness for point blank shots there.
Fear nothing.
Get those right over the top. Ramesses should be annihilating everything on this side.
We aim true.
Well done with your
Your
javelins.
warriors have been routed.
Alright, their guys are gone. Should be a chain route across this side.
God's presence.
Love to see how much damage that is.
Fall back. Ready to launch.
We're definitely gonna be stuck here for a few turns doing some replenishment. That is for certain.
Spill blood.
Everyone else here try to cut down as many of these guys as we can.
Defeat.
Ramesses doing his thing. Round these baddies up.
Battle.
There we go, we got him with the mass route.
We will not falter. Strong spirit.
So get as many of them as you can. In fact, everyone, you're no longer in yard mode.
Glorious combat.
We gotta keep that chain route up.
You will suffer.
Smash in on this side.
Pride of Egypt.
Is it just those axe conscripts that are fighting?
Break down.
Alright, I think that's impressive.
Javelins away.
Get them in direct shot mode to use the
One
rest
of
of
your
their
units has
shots. Get
depleted
in
their
there.
ammunition.
Slay them!
Alright, 7 left there. 2 left here. 52 lower conscription archers. Go ahead and get across the field then.
Fight me!
Catch these other lads.
Arrows ready. Glorious combat.
We don't have the melee attack, but we definitely have the advantage in numbers here. Plus the Sheridan are very elite. Gathering those guys up gloriously. Bring the chariots around to smash in here, and that should be the rest of the enemy here. I'm surprised this one unit is still fighting.
Strike them down!
All right, Mariano. I know I asked you to come on over here and run into them from behind here. Yeah, we could, but we might not survive. Look how many of my men you've sacrificed for your
Meet your death.
unbravery, your cowardice.
Blood.
They fought just until the Mariano chariots showed up. Oh, actually, the rest of their army's back too.
They will bleed.
Huh. So maybe we got kind of a
Stay close!
preemptive mass route there, and we shouldn't have. Chariots, come on away.
Chariots into position.
Bring all the Sheridan as one big blob. They should terrify that squad off.
Wipe them out.
Alright, Ramesses, get back here. Trying to pull a fast one on us.
Wipe them out!
They must be getting nervous.
You're doing some damage to us now. They may just got really unlucky. Here we go. Ramesses, get in here. Still got a fair few guys left. Those guys are fleeing, so he's going to go ahead and give him a chase. Bring the axe guys round. Same thing with the Sheridan.
Onwards!
Charge as deep into these lines as we can, and now they're gonna. So now they're gonna run. And here's the good news: we've got plenty of new conscripts to round up and have them join our squad or die. I'll go ahead and get you all in a moment.
Now we drink victory!
Off with his leg. Yeah, the elites that Nebe was bringing there did definitely pack a punch, but we managed to hold the line. We only lost our Habiru archers. That was a little bit rough. We'll definitely be having them serve Egypt.
I grow stronger each day.
Alright, new ambition. We need to hold 12 settlements. We've got 9 currently. Conquer a region based on food, or arrange a diplomatic marriage through diplomacy for 750 bronze and 250 gold. I think we'll go ahead and take the expansion. Of course, this kind of constant attrition has started to take
And I am compelled to answer.
its toll for sure. And it's nothing but elite armies coming in after us. Alright, we might have to just basically hand Paramount over to them and escape.
We must always protect the mad.
They are just coming over at us in waves. Alright, well, I'd love to hit Jaru. We can't now.
My name will be legend.
So we will run back to... Made sure they can attack either one of these.
My will is
AI's way of playing
I
here is
serve Egypt. Long journey ahead.
rather shady.
The future of
Working
Egypt.
together to fight us, even though they should actually all be at war with one another, too. Put aside their differences for a common enemy. Bump that up a little bit further. That gives us access to now part of the Magi. I thought we already had. Oh, extra damage versus large and a little bit of resistance via missiles.
Chosen of Ra.
A lot of attrition there. We need to wait one more turn before we can go for even any more Magi trained on up. Not good indeed. Alright, well, like to go ahead and have him just fall back to Sakat and recruit up a few more Habiru, but we'll have to go ahead and give over our newly claimed settlement to do so. Okay, we'll just do that.
Blessed by the gods.
Great, Ta, and we'll go ahead and fall back. This is just a little bit too elite.
I
Winifred,
have
not so
other
much,
plans.
but this army here. Armored archers, lower Egyptian chariots, and then a couple of Kushite royal guard, which are the, I think, the final infantry you can get
Destined
access
for
to with
greatness.
Almond Mess, so pretty spooky stuff.
Become part of my legend.
Alright then, I think we want... Actually, instead of a bureau, I'm going to grab by myself 2 more Magi
I
swords.
summon the elite.
I summon the elite. We could also go ahead and upgrade the Magi barracks as well, that way we get even more powerful units. Something we definitely are going to need.
I will carve out a legacy.
Alright, let's go ahead and... Can't re-benefit from the mines anytime soon. Well, that's no good. Elite warriors or army wages. Go ahead and gossip with the vizier and gossip
Seeking my
with the
favor
treasurer
is
then.
very sensible indeed.
Also trying to blackmail us. 4 more turns, he's gonna have a high chance. Oh. Alright, rude. Damage outpost and Marv has not been moved. Looks like they're gonna leave him alone for the time being, so let's go ahead and kick
My
this
name
squad out.
will be legend.
Get rid of these items here, that way we can reutilize them somewhere else. Movement, influence, construction cost, and XP per turn. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and remove you for now, Marv. You can come back later on. There we go. Perfect. We will ignore that, and this shall be all the time I have got for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's Ramesses campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub throne. See you on the next one.